So let's take a look at how we can create an event definition. The bar across the top here is part of the event visualizer. The rest of the page is Heap's own marketing site, which we'll just be using for this example, but in practice, it would be any page within your site or application. So let's say I want to analyze how visitors are engaging with this Learn More call to action. All I need to do is switch to definition mode and perform the event that I want to define. When I click on the button, a modal appears on the right side of my screen and exposes some of the context that Heap has automatically captured on the occurrences of the event. Up at the top, I can see the number of clicks in the past week, as well as any existing event definitions for this action. The most apparent context here is the HTML code that describes the button. This information is typically how we specify which event is which. I can change the scope of the event definition by clicking or unclicking certain selectors in the HTML that broaden or narrow which events get included in the definition. For example, maybe I want my definition to include a click on either of the calls to action here. The red boxes indicate what's being included in my definition, so I always know what it is that I'm defining. I also have the ability to apply other constraints to my event definition, such as limiting the text of the button to something specific, or applying a URL filter to only count occurrences that happen on a certain page. These calls to action appear elsewhere on the site, but I'll narrow this definition down to just include the home page. When I click Next, I arrive on the second step of event definition, and here I can give the event a name and add it to one of the categories or folders that I've created in my Heap account for organizational purposes. And optionally, down here at the bottom, I can include some notes that allow other people on the team to see what the event actually is. When I click Define Event, I'll be able to use this event in any of Heap's analysis modules or sync it as a table to my data warehouse, all retroactively and without code.